Hi, Ati.
Hi,
Long
Martina.
time
How
no
are you?
see.
Oh,
Fine.
okay, let's have a talk. Hi guys, Atik here, and today I have come with something very special with this very special and beautiful lady, Miss Bettina. Miss Bettina, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Oh,
Ati.
thank you. Okay, so Miss Bettina is from Germany. So you want to know about Germany, something very special, interesting, and who want to visit? You. I also want to visit. Okay. So let's talk about something interesting questions and interesting facts about Germany. And Bettina will tell us something very interesting that you did not know before. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so first question, Bettina, can you please tell me when the foreigners come to the Germany? So how did they feel? What is their first expression? Because when you talk with the foreigners or like local people in different countries on the street, when you go for the cafe, so what kind of expression the foreigners they do have about the German people and the Germany?
Oh, that's an interesting question. Um, okay, maybe I have a point for you because my Chinese friend is now in Germany, and the first striking point for her, she told me, was because she arrived there in autumn. You know, the weather was cold and bad, and so she phoned me and said, "Oh my God, do you have no umbrellas?" I said,
Umbrella.
"Why?" She said, here in China, so everyone has an umbrella. It's like that, and I think you have seen that here before. And in Germany, it's quite different. German people, they like to wear outdoor clothes, waterproof clothes, so that their hands are free. And so most people, they
When the rain come like this?
exactly like that.
Okay. Yeah.
And so they don't take umbrellas with them. So normally German people carry no umbrellas. So, and for her, this was a striking fact. Yeah, and also another thing, what another friend told me was, for example, um, yeah, she had some need, you know, and so finally she found the right place for this need, and then she was shocked because it's a natural need, and you should pay for this natural need. So she first had to find coins, things like that.
Okay. To exchange the money. Okay, yes.
So things like that. So and she felt a bit awkward about this because she said, okay, it's a natural thing, and I have to pay for it.
So do you think it's polite?
It's a different habit.
Okay, different habit.
Different habit. I mean, it's like
But
that.
you can find the WC or something to wash your hands. Is very common, like in every plaza, every market, or in the street. There are public toilets are
It's
available.
not so common like here. It's different because we have not such big shopping malls in most of the cities. So you will have to find the WC on the street somehow. And such public WCs are not so common. And so it's slightly different, not really comparable to what it is here.
Okay, so you want to say that if you want to visit in Germany, so you should be ready before leaving your home apartment, and you should prepare yourself because it can be a long day, and like you need to be free yourself to visit here and there.
Would be better, yes.
In comas.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so next question this comes like Germany is rich of so many things, for example, technology, energy consumptions. So how the electricity and the energy is going to use in daily home, factories, business, in daily life? How you use the energy and what is kind of a consumption you have?
Yeah, energy. I mean, it depends also because some people are really aware of using energy. Other ones they aren't because they just have so many digital things. They have to be charged, so they are just charging. And so they don't put it off. It's just on, and they leave home, things like that. So it's different. People have different opinions about that, and I think it's also a different opinion of generation. It's a generational problem, to put it like this, because in our country, uh, often younger people are very aware of environment and the change of environment, pollution, things like that, and also that the resources worlds that made things like that. So yeah, it's quite different. So, and what can I say? The electricity price in Germany is the highest in Europe, as far as I know.
Oh, it's really expensive than other European
very,
countries.
very expensive. Yeah, I think we are the leading one at this. Yeah, unfortunately, and it's about I think 32 cents per. Yeah, we call it Kilowattstunde. So yeah, so it's very high, and we are we're playing the leading role in that. It's also very high because of taxes, things like that.
So like it's mean that it's become expensive because Germany is the biggest population in the Europe, more than like I think so 80 million people.
18 million people.
Yeah, so like so it becomes expensive because the people are more and the consumption is more and more.
Right, that's right. Yeah, and you can feel it also in the housing, because you have to pay the rent, and on top you have to pay all the other things you need, like electricity, water, other stuff. And so housing is at the moment quite high in price.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, let's come to the next point that is about when you go to the new country. So like you try to exchange your contacts. You want to make new friends. Some are strangers, some come with your new friends, and you want to say hello, hi. And first, tell me how to say in Germany hello, hi, in German, local language. And I want to exchange when I see some beautiful girl. So I want to exchange my phone number or something. So what are the top 3 good ways to exchange the numbers, and what are the not a good ways to exchange the numbers that I'm not going to have like not polite on the German people or like that. So I want to have more friends in Germany. So how to make more friends, how to exchange the contacts.
Actually, I think that can be very problematic.
Problematic.
Yeah.
No, the
Really.
Germans are not friendly. Do you?
People say that
Okay.
it's very different. When you go to the south, so you might come quite quickly into a conversation. But the
Okay.
conversation would be like, what is the weather like? And it's a nice day today, things like that, you know, very on the surface. And but you will not come close to people. It's just a conversation like this. And in the north, it's said that the people, they just say hi
Hi.
and nothing more. So, you know, and so you can't come into contact in principle.
Awesome.
So you have to live there for about, I think they told me 10 or more than 10 years. And then you have the chance to get really close to people.
10 years is a long time to go.
Really, really.
Okay.
And actually, because you asked about what we are saying, the younger generation mostly uses the same thing like in English. So hi, hello,
Okay,
it's just the
it's
same.
commonly understood.
It's common. So the German pronunciation sometimes is hello.
Hello.
So slightly different to hello. So
So
yeah,
I'm speaking well, like hello.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this a kind of a German accent? Hello. Or,
hello, yeah,
And how to say in German to say hello, hi to a new person?
yeah, hello.
Hello. Oh, okay, it's the same.
It's the same. So it doesn't.
okay.
So and it's used for from the younger generation.
And then how to say you're looking so beautiful today?
Ah, du siehst heute so gut aus.
No, beautiful is okay. So in German word, so the one word I know that is in like schön. Schön is for beautiful. So
Schön, yeah.
so schön is for we can use for the people, place, and
Yeah.
like everything we can use.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
how,
yeah.
how to pronounce this?
Schön.
Schön.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. There is a O and there is a 2 dot on the O.
Exactly. The
Ah,
O with the
okay.
2 dots is
Oh, wow.
for foreigners mostly
Okay,
different
okay,
to
okay.
pronounce.
No, no, I have seen a beautiful girl. I want to exchange the contacts. So what is the polite way? We just met 3 minutes before on the street or somewhere in the market.
It's difficult because normally it takes time to get into contact with people. It
How,
really
how much
takes
time? I have only 1 day in Germany. Okay, how
Maybe.
much time?
Maybe you should skip the idea.
Skip the
Yeah,
idea.
skip the idea. It's better. 1 day in Germany, getting to know a girl, just skip the idea.
But that is going on in my heart.
Sorry for that, but it's better for you and for the girl.
Oh, really?
Sure.
Okay. So I want to make some formal contacts. So what is the best way to exchange the contacts in a formal way, like in my university, in my college, in my work, or like working capacity, some professional way?
Okay, first here it's different. You can't say just hello normal, because at least before COVID times, we just shake hands. This was very common. So I don't know what will happen after COVID, but this was in business, you had to shake hands. So that was really normal. And you said Guten Tag
Guten Tag, yeah.
or Guten Morgen,
Guten Morgen.
something like that. So it's not like, hi, I'm here, or something like
Okay,
that.
so Guten Morgen is good morning, and Guten
Yes.
Tag is nice to talk.
Guten Tag means just good day.
Guten Tag
good
is
day.
a good day. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Guten
so
Tag.
things like that, yeah. So this is the formal way just to introduce, yeah. And then it really depends where you work. So, and are you familiar with your colleagues or not? Things like that. And after a while, I mean, you will get more and more familiar with your colleagues. So that they normally someday they will invite you, they will take you out, things like that. And so, yeah, things will just go on. They will go their way. So, but it takes time. It's really for Germans are known, I think, for the fact that they need time.
And if the boy is so handsome, it's also take time.
Depends on the girl.
Oh, sorry. I have no chance, I think so. Okay. Okay. So okay. What are the common applications like YouTube, Twitter, Facebook? What are the common social media like top three? to
Yeah,
use?
like here,
Insta-
WeChat is at Germany. It's WhatsApp.
WhatsApp and second?
WhatsApp and also the other from internet social media like Facebook,
Facebook,
Twitter,
Twitter.
also Instagram. Some
Instagram.
use Instagram. Yeah, more the younger ones.
Okay, so
So for just to tell this here it's very common just to say here is my widget, just scan. And in Germany, you would not very easily get a number. It will also take
even
time.
you are so handsome, but it is really hard to get the number. Okay, I think it's a tough country, but I think so. It's depend on your hard work. Okay, so let's talk about some geography because the Germany is before it was in a two-part, like West Germany and South Germany.
East Germany.
East Germany and the West. Okay, so it's a big population, more than 80 million population. So could you please tell me about some geography, some weather situations there, some historic backgrounds or something like what kind of a geography or weather condition usually you have in the Germany?
Okay, so some people might not know that Germany is a very interesting country because of its geography. Because in the very north you have the beaches, so you have there the Baltic Sea in the eastern part, and you have also the North Sea on the western part in principle. So we have the beaches. We have sandy beaches. We also have stone beaches. So I think a lot of people do not know this because Germany is not really famous for beaches, but really they are. And we have a very big island, which is the island of Rügen.
Wugen.
Rügen, yeah,
Rügen.
it's a U with two dots. So, and it's the sunniest place. It's called the island of Rügen. And then if you come further down, so in the middle you have a more hillier part. It's more hilly and
Mountains, like you need to
climb. Yeah,
To climb,
yeah. And if you really come down to the south, you are at the foothills of the Alps. You know, really in the south, like in Bavaria. So really, you have the Alps then.
And I have one more question that I want to talk that about if you go to the beaches, some beaches are separated, you can wear the clothes, some are not. So is this also like the part of the culture, or the people they are so much open-minded, we can say they are so liberal, so they do not want to wear the clothes on the specific beaches? How you describe these two kind of differentiations, with clothes and without clothes?
Yeah, it's just this separation. I mean, we have an entrance at our place, so on the left side there are just people wearing clothes, and on the right side, they don't. So it's up to you if you are, I don't know, prude or less prude. So it depends on you. I just know that in the eastern part of Germany it was more common in former times to do this because they often were at the beaches just nude. And in the western part maybe people might be more conservative concerning
Or
such things.
traditional or something, yeah.
Yeah, maybe like this. So yeah.
Okay, so let's we talk about geography and the people. So where are you from? Where is your hometown in Germany?
Actually, I was born in southern Germany, in Baden-Württemberg, which
Okay.
is the next land to Bavaria. And yeah, this is
It is famous for what?
It is famous for what? Oh my God! We have the Lake Constance
Okay.
in our country, so to say, and we also are called the land of inventors and thinkers.
Thinkers.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. Yeah, for example, in Marburg am Neckar, Schiller was born, so it's also in my home country. And yeah, what else do we have? We are famous. Our capital, the capital of Baden-Württemberg, is famous, Stuttgart, for for automobile industry.
Automobile.
Yeah, so Porsche, Mercedes,
Oh,
the
Mercedes,
famous
yeah.
brands are there.
Very cheap, yeah.
Yeah, but nice to ride.
Very expensive. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So what else? Yeah, we have a lot of cultural heritage. For example, we have a lot of castles you can visit.
Historical castles.
Yeah.
Old, yeah.
People might know, for example, Castle of Heidelberg.
Castle of Heidelberg. Okay.
Yeah, for example. So, and there are also lots more.
How old is this castle? Like,
Oh, it's I think 13th century, something like that. So it's quite old. So it really has some heritage. And yeah, what else do we have? Yeah, obviously we also have interesting food. Maybe I can tell you about one special thing. We call it mouth bag.
mouth bag.
Yeah, so no, this is
What is
my
this?
translation in English.
Okay,
So in
yeah.
German it's Maultasche.
Moustache. Okay, what
So,
is this? It's
yeah,
sweet.
because it's
what
mouth, and Maul is another
Yeah.
word for mouth, and yeah, and Tasche means bag.
Bag,
So it's
okay.
in principle you can compare it like Baozi here, and yeah, what is in it? So it's an egg noodle dough.
Egg noodles. Okay.
Yeah, egg noodle dough. It's a round, and the filling is with minced meat. Yeah, normally onions, spinach, and
Vegetables and
yeah, no, not vegetable, just the spinach.
okay, Spanish.
And yeah, some use breadcrumbs, some not. It's the recipe. The receipt is recipe is yeah, differs from family to family. So, but the story behind it is interesting because normally during Lent people should not eat meat.
Okay. What is the
And-
reason this?
Yeah, so the history in history it's said that monks they
Monks.
invented these Maultaschen because yeah, you can't see that inside there is meat, so it's hidden meat. So yeah, this is the story, and also in our dialect we call it Herrgottsscheißerle.
I cannot pronounce
That's
this.
difficult. So Herrgottsscheißerle, and this means small cheetahs of good. So this is why. So you should not do it during Lent, okay? But
okay.
nobody can see because you have the dough around it, and so we call it like this.
Nice. Okay. Okay. So one more question. Like in different countries, just like milk tea is common, the green tea is common. In Germany, like coffee or something is common to drink in the winter and summer.
Yeah, a lot of people like to drink coffee. Really, it's famous for yeah. It's said it's the land of coffee drinkers. I mean, maybe yeah, the Austrians are better in that than the Germans, but okay. Still, we are famous for that. Yeah, people like drinking coffee. I think more like drinking tea, because normally in Germany tea is not so good, after my experience, because normally you get tea bags and not the loose tea, and loose tea is always better.
Okay.
So, and it's not like for example here in China that you can everywhere get hot water or something like that. So that doesn't exist. So it's different. So yeah, my friend always told me, you have only cold water
No, okay.
So for people, would be strange if someone likes to have hot water. Why hot water? So I used to drink cold
Yeah,
things.
normal water.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Okay, so lastly, would you like to tell us some famous places to visit in Germany that we should visit when we go to the Germany?
Yeah, but it's up to the time you have in Germany.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So if you can, I mean, I just mentioned some castles. Just to
Castles.
get to know about the heritage. You can also visit the castle in Ludwigsburg, which is nearby Stuttgart. So we have famous museums in Munich, for example, the Pinakothek, for example. So if you are interested in art, something like that. Yeah, just go around and enjoy the landscape. You like do
Like
some
natural beauty.
yeah, and the natural beauty. Do some outdoor activities. This is what I strongly recommend. So do some climbing, walking around, hiking, and also we have sure some interesting cities. I mean, Hamburg is a very nice city also. Just go around there, have a look at special things, special sites. Yeah, there is
And some people, they do have some interest in the historic places. So which cities are more historic?
historic. You can find at least in nearly every place some historical sites. Either it is the how the houses are built, for example, which is also in many places a historical way. We call that Fachwerkhäuser. So yeah, in many places you have such castles. What else? Historical things. Yeah, nice museum with really beautiful historical yeah, things they show you. And yeah, it really depends on what you like to see.
Okay. Okay, so thank you very much, Bettina. That was a nice talking about
Thanks.
Germany. And my next country is Germany now. Okay, so I want to visit, and Bettina will be my host.
Sure.
Do you? Oh, thank
Sure,
you.
no problem.
It's a big heart.
show you around.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so if you want to ask more questions about Germany or more questions, so like comments below, and I will try to answer, and the Bettina will also try to answer whatever the questions do you have about the Germany and related to German history, education, technology, whatever the culture as well. So thank you very much for our next video. Comments below, and see you later. Bye bye.